And
All right,
sometimes
we're
I
started.
might mute myself because
Yep.
background noise.
Yeah, we know. All right, we're started.
That's fine. All right. So, last week, we left off with our ragtag group of misfits sailing into Dead Hag's Port. Um, and upon arrival and verification that the ship does in fact belong to them, as they're porting and getting ready to make their way into town, night falls upon the group.
Mhm.
And the moment the sun goes below the horizon, they watched as one of the airships patrolling the town was demolished by a fireball.
Yeah.
Um, Uncertain of the cryptic message left by the dockmaster, um, we find our group on their ship, awestruck. What do you guys want to do?
So first off, I want to bring up the irony of how much that they checked to see if this ship was stolen or not, and then they told us that you might want to lock up at night, and the airship exploded like it's a normal fucking Tuesday. Um, uh, so
I hey Matthew, is Gnarl still on the ground just fucking exhausted?
Yes.
Cool, I'm gonna grab him under the shoulders and start dragging him below deck.
yeah, we'd
Okay.
pull them on board, and I would take the ramps and pull them back up, and be like, well, we got to go look for crew tomorrow morning, and might as well make it harder for people to get on board. Uh,
Okay.
It doesn't seem safe to go into town right now. So
yeah, probably
or try to get into it.
do it in the morning.
Puck just gives the look of the "you don't say" as there's explosions going.
Since I go into a trance while I sleep as my resting phase, I'm gonna go into the crow's nest for once because we are in port and not moving, and I don't feel any issue, and sit down so I'm looking towards the dock to go into trance because I'm still aware of my surroundings.
Okay. So
Um,
everybody's taking a long rest, basically?
I think we would be
Is
sleeping.
that the collective agreement?
I think so, but
Okay.
yeah.
Sure. I'm going to need you to make me an animal handling check on your new friend.
Mm-hmm. That is.
It is an animal
How do
handling
I
check.
do this again? I click on this, right? Okay.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Okay.
12.
Oop.
Okay. So you've managed to get it to respond to its own name, which you have decided on as
Noble.
Noble. Okay. So you have named your mimic in a jar Noble. He responds to the name now. Um, he understands that noble is a command word that is for you to issue a command once you say his name, kind of like an Alexa. Um, he knows that when you say noble, he needs to listen up.
It is a foundling.
It's a foundling.
This is the way. What?
This is the way.
Okay. All right. So you're all taking a long rest.
A noble
I was gonna say
rest.
noble
Yes.
rest.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So, is anybody keeping watch?
So
Sprocket is
for my first
technically.
4 hours in my trance, I would be just kind of pointed towards the dock, so that because I'm aware of my surroundings and aware of what I'm looking towards. And then
Mhm.
because I only need 4 hours in the trance, I would be actively looking afterwards.
Okay. Um, as you're actively looking,
Mhm.
after those 4 hours, the town seems to be lit up by this orange light that you can only assume is fire.
Well, yeah.
Um,
I mean, so I've gotten that
along that
impression.
horizon. Make me a perception check for me.
I know what you want me to do. That's a 17. That's not terrible.
17. You notice that the moment that the moon is at its highest in the sky,
Mm-hmm.
it is this sickening pale blue instead of its normal white.
Wait.
And the orange on the horizon slowly starts to die out.
Yeah, interesting. Is it a full
Like
moon?
something is quenching the fires. Yes.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
Uh-oh.
But the fires are slowly starting to quench.
So.
And with that 17, you can hear that murmur
Mm-hmm.
and loud cries of what you assume are civilian casualties and
Yeah.
people fighting and dying in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately stopped.
Huh. So, can I set a little bit of a scene here for what my character just had fucking happen to him?
Sure.
So it's a full moon and it's blue. Like the moment it hits like the highest point in the sky and my character fucking looks at it and realizes something is up. Everybody on the ship hears a train whistle. And the only person, and I know Jazz's character would know what that means.
Kyoko's like
Jacob.
half asleep and she hears
What?
it and she's like, oh fuck.
Your transformation does not happen.
Really?
There
Huh.
is no transformation. This is the first time in a very long time that you've been able to observe a full moon.
Interesting.
And I want you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, don't. Matthew. Okay, it's a 12.
You feel a wave of pacifism roll over you.
Huh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
You're calm.
Okay.
All
So,
you're thinking of are happy thoughts and man, I wonder who did this.
I think
I should start helping to clean this up.
I think it's more the train whistle like starts for like a second and then just stops once whatever's happening calms everything down. It's just like, what?
Yeah.
But that would still wake Kyoko up in a panic.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the top deck to make sure Sprocket's okay.
You see humanoid form Sprocket is starting to put the ramp down. And he's trying to get off the boat.
Wait, when Kyoko says something, I just kind of look and like there's this weird feeling of not anxiety, but oh, what is it? It's
Dread.
not dread either, but it's like you can
Like
kind of
uneasiness?
you can kind of see he feels guilty for something. He just putting the dock down. I need to help people. As I'm putting the dock down.
I'm gonna grab his shoulder and be like, hey, what do you think you're doing?
I don't know. I there's people hurt in the town. I need to go in and help them.
Hey, are you forgetting the massive ship that got blown out of the sky?
Exactly. Exactly. People, they're hurt. I need to.
No.
Hey, Kyoko.
No. Yeah.
Kyoko.
Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
Just ask me. It's 11.
It's 11?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, you see the moon. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Probably not a strong suit. No, they're not. Give me one sec.
Oh, trust me, Jazz, I know. I have the same saving throws as you do.
Mhm.
Oh, even worse.
Oh no.
Kyoko, you feel a sudden wave of pacifism roll through your body. You're in the same level of calm as you are whenever you and Kaido are hanging out, and you're in the same level of calm as when you've been in the stakeout with Kaido before, just kind of waiting before you hit a mark. And you start to think, man, like, maybe I should start like helping to rebuild something. And you start trying to make your way off the boat.
Off the boat, don't tip the boat over. Off the boat, don't tip the boat over.
Well, I
And
guess
if-
I'm helping Sprocket put down ramps.
Yeah, the ramp is down, and you guys are walking onto the dock now.
Yep. Oh.
And you two make your way into the you two make your way up to the wall.
Yeah.
Where you are stopped by a centaur.
How much light is here? Is it just like a little bit of
It's a dim lighting.
lighting?
And this centaur, holding a greatsword, stops the two of you from trying to get in.
I just turn and there's like 8 lights off of the front of me shining in the darkness. Actually, it's 9.
But you're stopped from trying to cross the threshold into the city. And this centaur in armor stops you and says, "Hey, I understand that you two are under the effect of the town. Would you guys mind coming with me? I have some questions I'd like to ask you."
I mean, will this help in any way?
Are we still under?
Absolutely. We're trying to figure out who did this.
Oh.
And you are under the effect of the pacifism.
Okay.
I guess.
If this will help.
What'd I miss?
Not much.
Sprocket and Kyoko got affected by the pacifism moon and are being asked if they're willing to comply with a police officer. And the drawbridge opens, and you're led inside the town.
Okay.
You're heading towards one of the airships that seems to have docked.
Oh, well, hi. Okay. Which airship? Is it the one that's closest? Just for...
It's deeper into town,
Oh, okay.
actually. It's not even on this map.
Okay, well.
I suppose I should probably take you over to the map that you can see.
Probably. All right. Oh, goodness. Ooh.
So this is Dead Hag City.
So it's like past the port. It's the more industrial area. Okay.
This building is where you guys have made your way to.
Okay.
You notice that it is this grand cathedral of a church. But behind it, like on the northern side where the clock tower faces,
yeah,
there seems to be an airship just parked on the ground.
Okay.
And it's not nearly as big as the ones you've been seeing in the town.
All right. So it's kind of like a quick.
As you can determine, those airships are more for like they're borderline warships.
Yeah, they're like long distance warships, and this is like a short distance kind of like.
Like an
Uh,
aerial ferry.
Yeah. Okay.
And you
Sounds
step
good.
on board
Uh-huh.
with the centaur. And she tells you, "My name is Vareth, by the way."
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I just, out of character, I'm just like, this is the worst pair to be together alone.
Yeah.
It's
And
a good thing this moon's out.
and once you have said a pleasure to meet you, she pulls out a stone from her breastplate, peeks into it, and says, "Take her up." And the airship starts to rise off the ground.
Wait, why
You're
did
going higher and higher
why did we need
and
to
higher.
go into the air? What? I thought we were just answering some questions.
And once you break the clouds, you see that above the city is a floating island.
Whoa! Wait, what? uh.
It rests above the clouds. The Kyoko, for you, the oxygen is getting a little thinner. It's getting a little harder for you to breathe, like you normally would. But not to the point to where it's debilitating.
Yeah. Yeah.
And on this small island, you see another building that looks another set of buildings. And she tells you this is the guards keep.
Kind of a cut
This is
above
where
the
we
rest.
do quite above. This is where we do most of our watching. As I'm sure you've noticed, the town is a little unruly at night. We're trying to figure out why.
Oh.
Um,
So did you put
we know
the...
it has something to do with the moon, but
Oh, okay, never mind.
we're not certain what's causing that pacifism. But we're also not certain what's causing everybody to get so angry.
I mean,
Um,
don't you want the moon to be the way that it is to pacify those who are unruly? Doesn't that help?
I mean, of course, we're fine with that, and we're blessed that it happens at all. Otherwise, this town wouldn't even be on the map anymore. But the civil unrest during the day or during the night, it's a bit too much,
What
and it's starting to get worse.
what makes you think that we can help? Like, we're
Well,
just two random crew. I was crewmate friend. I'm not sure what our relationship
where
is.
you and Kyoko stand.
We don't know what's going on. We just got here.
I've never
Well,
been to this town before
any
in my life.
information we can gather is always good. But from what we saw, as you were coming into port, you and your crew, she's assuming that Kyoko here is the captain, had the best view of what happened here. So something destroyed one of our warships, and we kind of need to figure out when and where that happened, and what did that.
Oh, that's easy.
Pretty easy.
it-
It looked like it came from.
If you just stay with us for a while, we'll do our questioning in the morning. But I'm sure you're both tired. So we've got rooms for you to stay in.
When I heard staying here for a while, I rolled a wisdom save to see how well the moon was still affecting me. Because that's a red flag.
You're still under the effects of the pacifism.
18? What the fuck? Okay.
It is a hard check. It is a hard check to beat.
I
Can I also
just
do another wisdom saving throw? Because that throws off all sorts of red flags for Kyoko.
as well.
I mean, feel free.
Matthew's so confident in this check.
Well,
Aw,
I
that
mean,
one
when
didn't
you
work.
roll a 10,
No,
I just kind of
no,
look.
you are still under the effects.
I look at the guard and I'm just like, I have rested for the night already. I can answer any questions already that I may have.
Well, unfortunately, our questioner is currently asleep. I was simply sent to retrieve you.
Well, hand me a
Please,
piece
we
of,
have rooms available.
hand me a questionnaire and I can fill it out for the time. And I gotta help others.
I wish it were that simple.
But it
You know
is.
what? I think that it would be easier if Sprocket and I just share a room for the night. That way we're not in your hair, and we can just get up together in the morning, answer
It's
questions.
okay. We can get you guys your privacy.
No, it's fine. I think I'd be more comfortable staying with Sprocket.
I'm kind of just looking at you with like you can tell the facial the non-facial expression is like, you trust me?
Look, I'm sorry. It's protocol. Please, just stop making my job difficult.
I totally understand your job, but we've been friends
You
for
can
a long
answer our
time.
questions in the morning, and you'll be free to go. If you keep resisting, I will have to place you under arrest.
Wait.
Look, I don't want trouble. I just want to stay with my friend for the night.
Then
this
please
is
comply. Stay in the room.
It's an unfamiliar ship. I'd just be more comfortable with somebody I know,
You will have rooms right next to each other. If you need to communicate, you can knock or speak to each other.
Okay.
It's okay.
I think that
You
works.
can trust me. I
I
want you to make me a charisma saving throw, Kyoko.
Oh.
Matthew, what have you done? I hope you know.
Hey! Hey!
So you succeeded with a natural 20.
Fuck you.
You're still pacified by the moon, but you're now aware that she has attempted to cast Charm Person on you.
Interesting. Interesting.
Or, I'm sorry, not Charm Person. It was a suggestion. It was suggestion.
Either way.
I'm gonna double down and be like, besides, it'll be fine. I'll be staying in the room with him.
It's not like we're saying no, we just want to be in the same, You know? Separate rooms sound nice. I'm choosing to fail the suggestion.
Okay.
I give
Alright.
Sprocket a look.
But that's the thing, is also that sound he made when the suggestion affected him. And I just kind of follow the centaur.
Okay. So she leads you over to holding cells.
Yeah, figures.
They're not it's not like prison. It's basically, well, I guess it is like prison. You basically have your own cell.
Yeah.
And you're not locked into your rooms by any means.
Okay.
But you are locked into the holding cell.
So, okay, so we have
the room where the holding cells are, you are locked in behind a very heavy vault.
We have the wing open that we can kind of meander around in if we need to.
Yeah, you guys are able to meander.
Okay.
And we're going to cut back to the rest of the crew now. So.
Goodbye, Jojo.
Yes.
And I'm leaving Kyoko and Sprocket there for the sake of simplicity.
Oh, okay.
Talk. Cherbil. It's morning now. You two have completed your long rests. And you awaken feeling rejuvenated.
So weird.
Well, that's
And you hear a knocking on the dock.
Can I go get Talk, or is Talk
It
already
almost
at
sounds
the...
like a horse. It almost sounds like a horse walking on a dock, but your experience as a sailor, you're thinking, why the hell is there a horse on the dock?
Hmm.
Would you like to investigate it?
Is Talk already on deck, or...
No.
Talk would have
Okay.
well, Talk is awake, but you're not sure where he is.
I want to make sure I go get him first.
Okay. So you go down into
Mhm.
the lower decks, where your crew would normally be sleeping. And you're opening the doors, trying to wake everybody up, and you notice that Sprocket and Kyoko aren't in their rooms. Or anywhere else on the ship, for that matter. You have no idea where they are. But Gnarl is there, and he's still out cold. He's sleeping like a dog, like rolled over on its back, legs up in the air, just tongue hanging out next to him. He looks dead. If you
Oh,
didn't know
dear.
better, you would say that this dog is dead.
Jeez.
You know what? I'm gonna let him sleep.
Okay.
But for
But
Talk,
Talk,
I want...
where are you?
He's in a small, separate room, I guess, doing his own little version of... Well, more like doing a ritual.
Okay.
he's doing
So,
Pilates.
Sherville, you walk in on Talk doing a ritual.
Well, it's for water breathing, but yeah. Which is like practicing music.
You hear Talk playing the same song he played yesterday. You're getting really tired of the Macarena.
Macarena.
Talk, it's time to get on deck. Where are the rest?
Eh? Yeah, with you.
Mm-mm.
Well, shit.
You hear the knocking on the deck getting louder and louder and louder.
They're a horse.
Well, let's go up on deck and see what they have to say. And I head up on deck. I don't know if Talk is following me or not.
Well,
Yeah. Just
Upon
like his
getting on deck,
short little...
one of the first things you notice, given what you all experienced when you arrived the night before, there is no more fire, and you hear the hustle and bustle of a busy city. Like everybody is working really hard to fix what was done last night. You can hear hammering, and you can hear the occasional cursing of a dockhand who's trying to fix his ship and dropped a tool in the water. But also, standing out on the dock that your ship is docked at is a centaur.
And I notice something is really suspicious because it's what was it? The ramp? It's down, isn't it?
Yeah, the ramp is down. The ramp is down, but the centaur is being respectful and is not walking onto your ship. She's just kind of waiting, like knocking like it's a door.
Okay. Sure, we'll ask us what they are in need of.
Hi, yes, my name is Captain Varith. I'm the guard captain here.
Oh, Granddad, give me a ride.
I'm sure you saw the events that happened last night. Terribly sorry for your first introduction to the city being, well, that. We're actually trying to figure out why that keeps happening. If you could just come in for some questioning, try and help us confer stories with some of your other crewmates that we've already talked to, it would make things go over much quicker and we can get you on your way. I just want to confirm that you guys don't know anything.
So you're saying
Oh, well, so much for an insight check.
this has happened more than once.
He's being very forward with you, Doc. I'm sorry, what did you say, Mater?
That this is not the first time.
No, it's been happening for the last several months. During the day, everybody is fine and everybody works together and they're happy like they used to be, but right as the sun sets and right as the moon is at its highest, between those times, everybody in the city just goes on a fucking warpath, and we have no idea why. We've been conferring with every outsider that comes in, making sure that they don't know anything about what's going on, but I'm hoping maybe with you guys something will be different.
Oh, I assure you, nothing's different.
And I'm sure, I believe you. But I need to be certain. We have a wizard named Calcimo. His specialty is obtaining the truth. He's not an interrogator. He doesn't hurt people. He's just as good at obtaining the truth. He's been very insightful in our efforts, and we've been able to determine the cause. We just don't know where the cause is coming from. We're hoping maybe some outsiders will have some kind of insight to answer our questions. If you just come with me, it'd be lickety-split.
I'll go. Talk? You want to go ahead and stay, or you want to go?
I'm gonna need the both of you, actually. And as a
Unfortunately,
sign of good faith,
I cannot leave my ship.
as a sign of good faith, he leaves 30 gold with the dockhand right in front of you and says, "Dockhand, could you make sure that this ship is secure? I'm gonna be leaving a few guards as well, but I want to be sure."
How do I know that my ship's not going to end up like that? Like that ship in the air.
I'm sorry? You kind of
How do I know
cut out
that
for me.
how do I know that the safety of my ship is going to be
We've
the same when
we
I
have
come back?
noticed that the destruction. I can't assure you 100%. But something is that during night, it seems that the townsfolk and anybody within the town only attacks city homes and they destroy guard property. But they leave outsider belongings alone. We've never had an instance of an outsider ship being destroyed during the night.
Alright, we'll be with you in a sec. I'm gonna go grab my bag, which is in the captain's quarters, and I will be right back. Talk, you stay here, and I head back to the captain's quarter.
Okay.
As I go there, I get my bag, my notebook, and then I head down to where Gnarl is and wake his ass up and tell him to stay quiet and keep on watch. No questions asked. And I head back up to the deck.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you and your whole crew to come with. Anybody you have on board needs to answer some questions.
It's as you see here on deck, Talk and me, and I don't know where my other two crewmates are, and you have them. Is that correct?
Well, yes, but
Suspiciously, they left in the middle of the night.
This is a rather large ship. I just wanted to be sure that you didn't have any other crew members on board.
No. My crew. This is my crew.
Wow, that's impressive. Well,
Shall we get going?
I'm sorry about the welcome, but welcome to Dead Hag's Port.
No worries.
And she leads you and Talk to the capital, and you guys get on the blimp and you ride up as well.
Okay.
And upon getting there, you're all placed in a holding cell, and your belongings are confiscated.
Okay. Does that mean weapons as well?
Weapons, armor,
magical items.
Any magical items you have.
Okay.
Okay, good to know that, John. All right. So, you guys find yourself in your holding cells.
I'm guessing the effects of the moon have shaken off.
Yes,
eventually.
The effects of the moon shook off when the moon set.
Oh,
and the sun rose.
Yeah, Jazz, they couldn't have taken things from me. I've been like, ever since the sun rose, I'm just kind of like, what kind of fucking bullshit did I just walk myself into?
Kyoko is sitting there fuming.
I mean, we can walk around this open area, right, Matthew?
Try your door.
I mean, I go and I try the door.
It's locked.
Wait, when did they lock it?
You're not sure.
When they placed us in there?
No, my question is, when did they lock it? Because I've been awake since I've been in here.
Again, you're not sure. When you walked in and you just kind of got to the point where you and Kyoko were just like, okay, well, I guess we'll wait. And you guys got into your individual cells, and Kyoko completed her long rest.
Mm-hmm.
You guys haven't tried the door since, and they're locked now.
I just kind of look at the guard, and I'm just like, hey, what's the big idea?
Oh, well, I was instructed to make sure that you all don't leave. And quite frankly, I'm a narcoleptic, and what that means is sometimes I fall asleep when I'm not supposed to. And so I had the wizard, Calcimo, here, teach me how to cast a spell called Arcane Lock, to where nothing can, and he passes out.
Organic problems.
He's just asleep.
Talk is just like against the wall, just like, that's fantastic.
Oh my god, I'm looking at Juan's character's name now. Holy shit.
That's hilarious.
Wait, how long has that other person been in here? Because I can kind of see that cell from where I'm at.
You can see the cell.
Were they here when we first got here?
They may have been. Juan, were you trying to keep yourself hidden, or were you?
I'm just laying on the bed.
If he's laying on the bed, you did not see him.
Okay.
You assumed that cell was empty.
Okay. I'm just like, well, shit. I'm just like, I mean, we might be able to break out, but at the same time, that's suspicious. This whole goddamn thing is suspicious. What am I talking about?
So we can hear each other. Is that right, Matthew?
Yeah. They're just bard
Yeah,
cells.
all of you can hear each other, and
Are they loud enough
you
to
can
wake
see
me?
each other.
Where
Oh,
did
yeah,
you
no,
two run
like-
off to?
Kyoko's sitting there muttering.
It
to
came
herself
in, and like
angrily.
you were just like, "Oh, hey, new meat."
I look at Captain, and I'm just like, I don't know. I can't fucking trust the goddamn moon. The normal moon, the moon in this fucking town, like,
The moon.
fuck this moon. Fuck the moon. It was the full moon is the worst goddamn thing ever.
You saw a full moon last night?
It was blue, yeah, and they told me that the moon is what's making people fix the town after it gets destroyed. That they think the moon is the issue. I will fight the moon if I have to.
You didn't report back to me.
They wouldn't let me, and I wanted to help people, so I just went.
Kyoko, what was that roll for?
So, I wanted to see if I would realize something was up with the moon that night, like the color.
Oh no, you saw the moon also, saw it was blue, and was suddenly met with pacifism.
Hmm.
Kind of look. Is there like? Okay, there's like an up thing. What are those grates in the corner of the? Because I see that there's a chamber pot and a grate, and a bed. And
Well, the grates, as far as you can understand, that is where. Make me an investigation check. You're not too familiar with organics.
oh, okay. I think I know what this is, and I do not care. Where's investigation? It's intelligence.
No, go ahead and make me the check. You
No,
asked. You
I
get
know.
you get to make a check.
I got a 12.
12. Okay, so from what you understand about organics is that sometimes they secrete a liquid.
Yes. Okay.
I
mean, I know what a chamber pot is, so
And you notice that this chamber pot is in fact just a box with a hole in it.
yeah,
And there's a grate next to the box with a hole in it.
yeah,
And you put two and two together that if somebody makes a stinky or a pee-pee in this box,
yeah.
they just kind of tip it over and dunk it into the grate.
If an organic excretes
It's a
in the
sewer
box.
grate.
I see. So I'm guessing that this is a clean. This room is like been cleaned or whatever.
Oh yeah, these
Really
these
recently.
rooms are for a prison cell immaculately clean.
I'm gonna grab the chamber pot box and I'm gonna try to like break pieces of it off. And sit at my grate and start throwing the pieces at the narcoleptic guard. Just like, yeah, trying to wake him up.
I look at Sprocket and I
Any
go over to the cell
ranged
door and I
weapon
just
attack?
open it.
The door's locked.
The door is locked, Kyoko,
Doors?
with an arcane lock.
Yeah.
Well, I thought the door was locked, but the cells were not.
No, the cells are too.
They weren't originally,
Yeah.
but at some point throughout the night, they've been locked.
Oh,
You
shit.
said a ranged attack. Okay, yeah. That's a 5. I missed
5.
the first hit.
You get it close to his head, but it doesn't hit.
Get out the room! Hey, shut up! I'm trying to sleep.
Wait, there's another person in here?
Of course, there's another
Head
person
count.
in here. You think
Hey,
you're
man.
the only one who breaks laws around here?
I
Hey,
didn't.
man, shut up. We didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything.
Right, and I didn't beat up that guard.
We literally didn't do it. You beat up a guard?
Respect.
The guard standing in front of that's on the floor in front of the door gets down and does the dinosaur. No, he wakes up and he goes, sorry about that. Hey, keep it down, you.
I love
And
you're so mad
he
about
walks
that, huh?
over to your cell door and he kind of like hits the bars with the wooden part of his spear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid of you.
I kind of go close to myself. I'm like, hey,
Give me an intimidation check.
hey, talk.
Let me see what my intimidation is. Oh, okay, it's just a straight roll.
That's a shame.
Oh.
You should be, he said.
Oh boy. While that's going on, I kind of get to the edge of my thing, and I kind of put my hand around, and I try to wave my... Hey, Talk. Get over here. Talk.
Talk is kind of ignoring you.
Magic Man. Get over here.
He's still ignored.
Cherhole and Kyoko, you guys see like Sprocket desperately trying to get Talk's attention, and Talk is just kind of ignoring him.
Yeah, you can see my hand through the bars, like into his cell, hitting, like smacking on the wall to try to get his attention. Hey, do you know a spell to open these locks? You know magic. Come on.
As he's coming, you see him also shake his head like as if to say no.
Well, he can't see you.
Yeah, I can't see you.
There's a wall between you two.
I'm like, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what you're doing.
so at this point, Talk
And,
thinks he answered you, and Sprocket doesn't know.
Yeah.
Hey, guard, what time is it?
I pull my hand back through.
As you ask that question, Kyoko, you see a mage walk inside. A man of dark skin and blue robes, balding, carrying a staff, walks inside and he says, "Guard, why aren't you at your post? You know you're supposed to stay within 10 feet of the door at all times."
Well,
I'm gonna
he'd
have to
rather
put
talk
this in your
back
file
smack
again.
to us than do his job.
Oh, great. The mutant is talking.
Who you calling?
So, are you finally going to answer some questions today, or are you just going to be as arrogant and annoying as you always are?
Well, I can probably say a thing or two about the food you gave me yesterday. Wasn't really your best.
God. Juan's gonna die.
Also, I'm a doctor, thank you very much.
Right, doctor.
Damn it, I'm a doctor, not a criminal.
If you're a doctor, then you wouldn't have beaten that guard within an inch of his life and killed 3 people.
In
Hippocratic
my eyes,
oath means something.
In my eyes, I save people by killing those people.
Physical therapy.
Maybe he's a doctor in mathematics. I just kind of say
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah, I say that out loud.
Juan, what's your intelligence modifier?
Give me a sec. I don't. My intelligence +1.
+1?
Yeah.
So you think he's a doctor in mathematics, huh?
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, a
Doctor? What is the
what?
square root of 872,304? I want you to roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
Roll a crit. Roll a crit. Roll a crit.
Roll a crit.
Do a custom dice.
Yeah.
20 +1. 1.
Oh, that's not bad.
It takes you a couple of seconds, and then you finally tell him the answer, and he's like, "Well, I'll be damned. Maybe he is a doctor in mathematics."
I mean, if he has a doctorate, he's a doctor. He doesn't have to be a medical doctor. Just kind of like saying with my
I mean,
hand.
he only calls himself doctor. I assumed he's some kind of doctor in medicine because of what he fucking looks like.
Maybe
he did
he's
that
just
to
pompous.
himself.
Me.
It's just like, how can I see from here?
Oh, you want to see pompous? He says as he snaps a finger. Juan, the lock on your door is gone.
Oh.
I'm doing that thing where I have my hands hanging out of my, or like my arms are hanging out of my cell.
I kick my door open. Or is it an innie?
It is easy to open.
No, but can I kick it open or is it open inward?
Or is
Oh,
a
it
slide?
opens outward, so you
opens
can
outward.
kick it open.
I kick it open.
Okay, the door is wide open.
Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Alright, I walk
That's
out
not
of my
somebody
cell.
that's part of our crew.
How do I drag my character?
Did
Oh, I didn't give you permission to use your character because this is the first time you've been on. Sorry about that. God,
Yeah,
his name is so long in the character permissions. So you click on your character token and then you just kind of move it to wherever you want to
you can.
within your
It's a
movement.
quick
So it'd
hold
be
drag.
like,
Oh, I got plenty of
yeah.
movement.
So if you wanted to move,
I think he.
because I have you guys doubled in size, you'll have double your movement. So you could move to like here if you
Oh.
have 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hmm.
All right.
I just like I appreciate your optimism, Captain, but also
here we
like Kyoko said, that's not part of our crew.
All right.
No,
So
I want to see some action.
Do I?
It's
They
so
said I had
boring in
double
this
movement?
Yeah, you have double movement
yeah.
for right now.
All right.
Well, it's normal movement, but it just acts like double because
You
we're
double
twice
what
size.
you see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys want to talk?
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
We've been trying to talk. You keep beating up our narcoleptic guard, and the narcoleptic falls asleep again.
Oh my god.
Maybe that's why.
Yes, John,
Well, maybe
it's done.
You had company guards. I wouldn't need to slap him away.
Look, he's literally here because his cousin is on. You know what? I don't have to explain shit to you about it. Are you willing to answer some questions or not?
I'm at.
Is he just talking about-
aren't I?
Oh, talk.
Well,
Is it right?
considering you haven't kicked in the narcoleptic's face yet, I suppose so.
I think we got a
And
prison
he
fight.
reaches in and he grabs the key out of the narcoleptic's pocket. And he sticks his key into the vault, and he sticks the guard's key into the vault, turns them at the same time, spins the dial a couple of times, activates the latch, opens the vault door, and ushers you to leave, and then follows you out one.
Wow.
Hey! You said that we were gonna be questioned in the morning, and then we can leave. What the fuck?
It is still morning.
Yeah, but Kyoko's pissed off.
Oh, she's in bitchy
Yeah,
mood.
let me
Okay.
Trust me, you don't want to mess with her.
I've been waiting here 3 days.
3 days.
Fine. You can come too. He snaps his finger and your lock disappears as well, Kyoko.
Haha!
Wow. Brute force, huh? You wouldn't.
Anybody else want to come along? I can fit 3 people in the circle.
I guess I've been here the longest.
No?
Too.
Then
No,
shut
me,
the hell up.
me,
And he closes
me!
the door behind Kyoko and Doc.
You son of a bitch! Ah!
Hey, John, roll me a history check.
Fucking
Or
caster.
not John, Juan. Juan, roll me history.
Let me see what my history is first. History.
It is intelligence.
Well, it depends on
Yeah, it's
also
intelligence
if he has
plus proficiency if you have it.
Surprisingly, it's not proficient.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Give me just a second, everybody.
I've been awake so much longer than she has, and she got to leave first. Son of a.
So
I coulda-
Kyoko and this unnamed person that has only been called the doctor so far are removed from the chamber along with the wizard. And the guard is still just kind of sitting there asleep. Sorry, hold on. There we go. And the guard is still just, he's not on the floor this time, but he's just kind of standing there, leaning up against his polearm.
I'm still throwing
Sleeping.
tiny pieces of wood at him. Oh, I hit him with that one. I hit him with that one.
Yeah, you hit him with
I
that
didn't
one.
hit with that one. I mean, it's like wood chips I'm throwing at him, basically.
Yeah, you did. You hit him with that one.
Oh.
You hit him with the 11 as well.
Oh.
Oh.
So I'm basically, while he's asleep.
And he's not responding, but with that 18, you land one in his mouth while he's snoring, and he kind of like and spits out a wood chip.
Hey, Matthew.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay. Well, go ahead and ask your question because I'm gonna switch over to what's happening with Kyoko and the doctor.
So you're saying this place is like a jail cell for thieves, right?
Just in general, I think.
It's
Bad
just the
people?
jail cell in general. You were told this is a holding cell, and these are in fact jail
Mhm.
cells.
Yeah, it's no.
You're in jail.
How are we talking that it's all scrubbed and clean, squeaky clean?
Yeah, it's all squeaky clean and it's nice and clean, but like
Okay.
it's still just a jail cell.
Yeah.
There's like a
Okay.
nice bonfire over here with a purple flame coming from it. You assume the wizard set it.
Is that the only light in the room?
Yes, it is.
Can I blow it out?
Do you have a spell to try to?
Gust of wind.
Yeah, gust of wind.
Sure. You
Like, do
cast
you want
Gust
to
of
come
Wind.
back? Do you want to come back to that afterwards, or?
We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that.
Yeah. Okay.
So Kyoko, Doctor,
Yes.
I can't.
you
see in the
two
dark.
are escorted out of the room. And outside to your right, once you leave the room that the vault is in, you can see two guards standing by a fireplace. And Calcimo is kind of leading you guys down to the left. And you exit, and you see four guards standing seemingly outside in the open by the set of buildings that you're in. Each of them kind of guarding a door. And you're escorted into a small room where there is a magic circle on the ground. It's encased in stone. It looks like a ritual casting, but since none of you are familiar with the arcane, you're not sure what it is. And he simply just asks you, "Can you two stand in the circle for me, please? This will only take a few moments of your time."
What's the circle for?
Zone of truth.
It's to make sure you don't lie to me.
It's absolutely zone of truth.
Fine, I got nothing to hide. I go ahead and step on the circle.
What, you don't trust me?
No, I don't. Step on the circle, please.
Alright, if we'll shut you up.
Why would it shut me up? I have so many questions. How are you a doctor?
I don't think that man has his medical license.
Kyoko, you get the
What's a medical license?
idea that this guy has been just fucking with this mage the whole time.
I give him
You've
the
never met
biggest
him in your
grin.
life.
I give him the biggest grin. Respect.
So are you two standing in the circle?
Yes.
Alright, yeah.
I need you both to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, what's my wisdom?
Oh, you can choose to fail it if you don't really care.
Yeah, if you want to tell the truth, you can choose to fail it. If not,
Well,
don't
yeah,
worry about it.
Kyoko hasn't done anything
What?
wrong, so she'll
Oh,
tell the
crap.
truth.
Whoa,
messed
John,
up.
it's a D20 plus 3. We'll take that 9 though. 9 plus 3, that puts you at 12. You both fail it.
I thought. Never mind. Yeah. I thought the numbers on the right side were modifiers.
No, the right side is modifiers. The left side is number of die.
How many you roll?
How many die?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you have your right and left mixed up?
Yeah, I rolled on. I went on over the D20 and hit the 3. I thought I meant D20 plus 3.
It shows in the
Oh.
advanced
No.
roll. But there's a
The first one says roll
number of die.
and colon. That first number is how many you roll, and the one that says plus and then has a number box is what you add to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, it's
Okay. So either way, you two failed the save. You are forced to tell the truth whenever he asks you a question. First,
how does the
please
circle
give your
react
full
after?
name. I'm sorry?
how does that circle react to half truths?
For Zone of Truth, you have to tell full truth.
Oh, okay.
If it is Zone
You
of
have to
Truth.
tell the full truth, or you can choose to omit and not
Okay.
speak at all.
Yeah. Oh god, he said please.
Please state your full name for the report.
All right. My name is Dr. Octor Kondovinia Ashimoshtin.
Bless you.
Dr. Rock. Red one, what is your name?
I'm quite proud of my family's name. I appreciate if you use it in full.
You're gonna have to write that one out. He hands you the pen and paper.
I begrudgingly write it down.
He takes it back from you, thank you. And you, miss, what is your name?
Kyoko.
Is there a last name?
Takahashi.
Hashi. Okay.
We no.
Now, when did you arrive in town?
Yesterday?
Don't know, about a
Today?
few months ago. Honestly, all the dates kind of just melt together.
To be
Oh,
fair,
no.
you have been in a sunless room. You have no track of the day. I just wanted to see if you were able to track that.
No, I can only track how many people I've corrected in your town.
Corrected. You've turned them into monsters.
No, I've been turning it into a more efficient force that will keep the peace.
You sawed off a man's legs and replaced them with crap legs. I don't understand what the fuck you're on about.
You did what?
Don't worry about it. Well, it's a trial. It's a trial period. I need to whittle down what's the best police force.
It wasn't even part of the guard. That's the fucked up part.
He's a
barkeeper.
Someone. Who cares about if I experiment on a few bad apples?
He just watered down the booze, man. You have
Hey,
such a
if I-
weird sense of justice.
If I pay for booze, I better get my money's worth.
For how much was he charging?
I don't know. I think it was like 2, maybe 3 copper.
All right. What do you remember seeing during the day?
Your guard sleeping?
I mean, while you were free in the town, as much of a mistake as that was.
Oh, unrest. Some of your guards taking advantage of it. People mugging each other. Somebody needs to stop it. And I'm the cure.
So... You, Red One, what did you see during the day? Wait, you got here last night. You didn't see anything.
Actually, I did see something interesting if you really want to know.
Sure, by all means.
When me and my crew came up, we all saw the same thing. The gates closed. A red streak came out of the inn near the port, shot down one of the ships, and it busted into flames.
That would have been so cool to
And
see.
did you happen to catch the name of the inn as you were passing by it on your way here?
Character, did we catch that? Because I forgot.
Well,
Yes, you did. It was the Leaky Nip.
The what?
the leaky nip.
The Leaky Nip.
Legit.
That's what I thought you said, but I wasn't sure. So back in
Yeah.
character, the leaky nip.
Leaky Nip. Okay. And did you see anybody casting that?
No, we were still on the
Did you
port.
see who cast it?
We were still on the port.
Okay.
I couldn't really see who was there.
All right. And about what time did you notice that happened?
soon as the sun crossed the horizon, and it was gone.
But before or after?
I mean, literally seconds after.
Roll a history check for me.
Are you going to punish me for poor memory?
No, I'm just making you roll a history to see if you remember.
Ah.
A small detail. You remember that it happened a couple of seconds before the sun crossed the horizon.
Okay, so I tell him it was a few seconds before the sun crossed.
And you're sure?
I mean, aren't we in a truth
Interesting.
circle? I can't lie.
Very interesting. Very interesting. You know what? Fair point. Shame on me.
You know?
Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I'll need to escort you back to the cells now, and then we'll get a statement from the rest of your party, Miss Kyoko, and then you guys will be free to go. This guy, however, is going to be staying and will likely be executed for crimes against nature.
Just what you know.
Assuming we can figure out how to kill him.
Oh man, what a maniac!
To the
Can I try to
So-
sleight of hand any keys or stuff in his pocket?
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand check.
Let's see. Sleight of hand.
The guard is still asleep.
Oh yeah.
But didn't the wizard take his keys?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
Juan, with that 18, you get the guard's keys out of the wizard's pocket.
Neat.
And you're escorted back to your cells and placed back inside. And the
Okay,
locks do reappear.
My grandmother wants me to call her. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh. Well,
You're
perfect
fine.
timing. Alrighty.
Okay, John. Does the spider have dark vision?
I do have
Yes.
that.
Okay. So the spider is looking in the grate, and it is in fact just a sewer. It seems like every grate along this path is connected.
Oh.
However, you're not sure if these ones are connected or not.
Mm.
And you're not sure if they connect across either.
Hmm.
Interesting. I just kind of look at the wizard as he comes back in, and I'm just like, you said 3? Well, there's 3 of us left.
No, 3, like me and 2 others.
Wait, then why did you ask if other people could... Fuck.
Honestly, I just wanted you to shut up so I could get them out quicker, but since you're so willing to talk, come on out, and he snaps and your lock disappears.
Okay. I'll walk out.
And... Hey, Captain, heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails. All right. Roll the dice. All right, you're coming with me. And he snaps and your cage comes open.
Okay. Where are we going?
Or going to get questioned, Captain.
Yeah, I'm just taking you guys to a circle of truth, and you'll be answering my questions.
How come you don't do it here?
It's because setting up that spell from in here, it gives everybody in here a chance to resist it, for 1. 2, it is exhausting to cast that spell. And 3, I already have a circle of permanent truth set up.
Community is old.
Yes, I am the ripe old age of 63.
I kind of
Thank
look
you.
back at the doctor, and I'm just like, you're gonna fucking die here. um.
I like that, man.
Anyway,
I like that.
I guess we're going with you.
You're all escorted to the circle.
Mhm.
So, you all get to the circle of truth. You see the exact same things that the other one saw. 2 guards to your right, 4 guards outside.
Yep.
A few rooms that are closed. You can't really see inside. John, I explained that the 4 on your row are connected. You're not sure about the ones on the other side, and you're not sure if they are across either. The spider can't get that far without you losing vision of the spider.
Okay. So, all right. So the captain and I get to the zone of truth.
Yeah. So you guys get to the thing. What happened? Why is there a notification? Why did Mater say yes?
Just
Oh, that was back at 3.
Yeah.
What the hell? Who is texting? Something is happening. Yes, he is.
Okay.
Oh, so Juan, if you want to type a message that you don't want to be seen, on the right side where the chat is, you can type /W
Okay.
and then type in GM, and it'll send a message to me
Okay.
that only I can see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send.
Or type in another player's name.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
But yes, the guard is asleep. So you're all taken to the circle of truth. You see the same thing they saw.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have the keys to open
You see the 6 guards. And he asks you to step onto the circle, please.
Yeah. I step onto the circle. I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna choose to fail the check because the point is that
Okay.
we shouldn't be in a fucking jail cell right now. Mater, you can choose to fail it, or you can roll to see if you resist it. But it's up to you if you want to lie or not, and that's the difference.
Am I supposed to roll for it?
Well, do you want to choose?
You can if you want to. You don't have to.
Do you want to choose to fail it, or do you want to lie to this person?
If you want to resist it, you can roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, but it's only if you have a reason to lie for the most part in this situation.
No. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. So you're in the circle, and he asks you, please tell me your names for the record.
Who does he address first?
Both of you.
Both of us? Sprocket.
Shovel?
Okay. Any last names?
Subject 0-50. He kind of says very dejectedly.
Subject 0-50. That's your name. That's your name. You miss Sherville?
Mm-mm.
You don't have a last name? Okay. Weird. But, oh well, I don't know enough about Tritons. And he proceeds to ask you questions. You know, what did you see?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? You know, can you give him any information that would help with an investigation?
I mean, pretty much I gave the same information that Kyoko did, except the only difference is that like it was practically at midnight when the moon was highest in the sky. It turned blue, so like, oh, that's not technically midnight all the time, but yeah, I just say when the moon is in the highest point, it changes blue to do the pacifism thing. That's probably the only difference in my story.
Okay. And since you've all answered his questions and done so honestly, he escorts you back to the cells.
did I do my thing while they were being interrogated?
This will happen as they are coming back.
Okay.
So as they're walking back in, John or Juan, you unlock your cell door.
All right. Since I noticed them entering, since I assume I can hear them opening the door.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
yeah, it's a big door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
stop until they grab the last person and walk out to interrogate them.
Okay. He escorts you two back to your cells. Get back in, you slammers. And he unlocks the cage for the kobold. And you, the quiet one with the funny hat, can you come with me? Hello.
Slowly opens. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Do what? Yeah, now I can.
Oh. Doc does the finger to the door thing as it slowly opens.
Okay.
Just saunters over.
All right. So, you go with him. Oh, why did I do that?
All right. As soon as the door closes, I open my cell.
Okay. Basically, John, he takes you and you're going to answer the same questions that they asked.
Does that guy look roughly the same size as me?
The guard?
Yeah.
How tall is your character?
It's medium size.
Yeah, but like height wise.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Give me just a hot sec.
Wait.
He's like 5'6". He's not a very tall guard.
I'm like 5'8", so.
Yeah.
Wait. How the hell did you get out?
Oh, took the wizard's keys.
What?
Yeah.
The guard wakes up to you guys talking. Huh? What? Hey, how'd you get out of your cell?
As he's confused, I run over and punch him.
You punch him. All right, roll to attack.
This is while John's having his fucking questions being done.
So, let me see how it reads. Oh, that's just for damage. Okay, so that can I use dexterity since I tried to take him out?
Well, yeah, it's for your monk
Yeah, it's
stuff.
your dexterity plus your proficiency.
So, my dexterity.
If you're beating the shit out of him with your hands, just go ahead and roll unarmed attacks.
Okay.
Well, they'd be monk attacks. So. Oh
Yeah,
my
that'd be
god!
That's a natural 20. Okay. And are you just doing the one attack, or do you have a second attack, or?
Well, this is as they see my extra appendages come out. Since I hit, I can grapple him as a bonus action.
Oh.
Because you crit him, he doesn't even get a chance to roll against that grapple. So go ahead and roll your damage for the punch.
So let's see, it's 1d6 plus my strength. Oh, that's not.
Oh
really
man,
much.
Talk wanted a jail fight, and he's gonna miss this one.
Okay.
No.
So
well,
it's supposed to be the D4 plus your strength,
It'd be his dex because that's what he rolled.
right?
Oh no,
Or plus your dex because it's a monk weapon.
Yeah, because it's your unarmed monk.
So what was it?
So it's a It's a D4 plus your dex.
No proficiency.
No proficiency for
No,
damage.
no proficiency. So it's 2 plus your dexterity. So what's your dexterity? A plus 5?
Plus 4.
Plus 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, his monk weapon's
So
actually a D6 one at level 5.
Oh, it's a D6. Go ahead and roll a D6 for me. Roll a D6 plus 5.
Or 4.
Or D6 plus 4.
Okay. Oh, and so it's the same amount.
Okay.
And
so
he has an extra attack.
You do. You do 7 damage to him. And you grapple him. And basically what you and Kyoko see,
Yeah.
Sprocket, is you see this guard wake up, and this guy that you know is Doctor
Yeah.
run up and just punch him in the face, and 2 almost crab leg looking appendages come out, pierce into his back, and throw him to the ground. He's dead.
Oh! I mean, as a monk at 5th
Whoa.
level, he has an extra attack, so he could have hit a second time. Oh my god.
All right.
He didn't have to.
All right. I don't know you people, but I'm pretty sure you rat me out. So who wants to come to freedom with me?
Wait. Did you
I
say...
mean, where you headed?
I don't know. Back to the city. Come, keep going.
We got
my
a ship. You want to come?
Hey, boss, think about this. We
I
didn't do
an
anything.
intuition
We
roll
just
on
did-
these people. Or would it be insight? Insight, yeah.
I'm sorry, what one?
I want to do an insight roll on Mater and her crew.
Okay, go ahead and roll insight.
What did you say, Kyoko?
Hey, boss, think about this. We didn't do anything wrong, and he just killed that guy.
They're telling the truth. It seems like they're offering you a place on their ship.
Well, captain is.
All right.
Boss,
This-
I
it-
heard he
it's
started.
assumed
He
anyway.
took off a guy's legs and put crab legs on him.
I let Mater out.
Okay. Chervil, your door unlocks.
All right. We ain't got much time. I toss her the keys and I'd say I'll meet you at the port and try to head out.
Okay. So you get to the vault door and you realize that you're missing a key because you can't get the vault door open with any of the keys that are on that key ring.
You need... The wizard has the other key, you
So-
idiot.
Hey, no back talk from you.
So Chervil, you've got the keys to let your crew out.
Sherville, hide those keys on your person. Like, there's no reason to get in trouble for this. He just fucking murdered that man.
I know. I'm
did.
trying to think of another way to get out, though.
I dragged the body to my cell.
You drag the body to your cell. Okay. So he's in your cell.
Stuff him down the poop chute.
Um,
I'm gonna try to put on his armor.
you're gonna put on his armor
Oh, I see what he's doing.
in an attempt to disguise yourself, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
What do I roll for that?
Man, I don't.
Nothing yet.
Okay, John or Juan, roll me a luck die. Just roll me a flat d20.
Okay. No.
A 3. You look nothing alike. You look like you wearing his armor. And there's 2 giant bloody holes in the back of it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
While it was an efficient kill, it was not a clean one.
Oh god.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
figured-
wearing basically destroyed armor at the moment.
I can work with this.
Okay. All right. Just know that because you are a monk, you do not wear armor. You do not have the
Unarmored.
proficiencies to wear armor
Yeah.
usefully. So that armor does nothing for you,
No, it still does.
especially because it is partially destroyed.
Oh, I just wanted it as a disguise, not as actual armor.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Hey, Kyoko, can you
Um,
see in the dark?
Let me double check that real quick, actually.
As a tiefling, yes, you can.
Yes, okay.
Can Sprocket see in the dark?
No.
You don't have night vision?
No, I do not. I'm... What? I might be a robot, but I don't have night vision.
Okay. That's not a good idea, then.
Mm-mm.
I was gonna put out the fire.
Fire.
Matthew, you do get the bonuses from the armor. You just have disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, or attack rolls that involve strength or dexterity.
No, I'm aware because of how his pincers entered and
Yeah.
exited the body of that man. There are
Yeah.
2 gaping holes in the front
Fair.
and back of the armor, rendering it essentially useless.
Okay, fair.
He broke the armor while killing this man. Everybody, what's your passive perception?
I got a 13.
11.
You got a 13,
13.
11, 13. Chervil?
15.
15. Okay. So you all notice it. The purple flames start to flicker. And you hear this sound. And when you all kind of look over at the flames, you see an old man wearing formal attire standing from the fireplace.
Wait, did he have flu powder?
Albus Dumbledore?
Yeah.
He is not Dumbledore.
Hello, sir.
What you want?
He just slowly walks up. He immediately saw the dead guard in your cage, Doc, and he sticks out his hand to palm up like he's waiting for you to give him something.
Oh,
Alright.
I look at the dead body and say, "This scumbag tried to get out. Luckily, I stopped him. Roughed me up a bit, though."
Do you think I was born yesterday? The keys, please.
I think he does.
It was worth a shot. I walk up,
You don't have the keys anymore, Juan.
cut up, and sucker punch.
Roll to hit.
Oh my god.
30. What was it?
It's dexterity with proficiency for your punches.
All right.
I'm just gonna unlock my door cell and then like hook the keys to Kyoko.
Probably dodged.
You have extra attack, Juan.
You rolled a 1. So for the first punch, you go to do like a quick haymaker at him, and he just slaps your hand from the left, drags it past his head, and just taps you on your stomach with his fist. It's not like he went to punch you, but he's showing you, I could kill you right now. This would be the end of the fight. Like that, hey, I'm in control here kind of punch. And you were able to pick that up very quickly from that first hit.
All right, what do you want?
The keys.
Bad for you. I don't have them.
Does the dead man whose clothes you're wearing have them?
There's a chance.
Oh my god.
Juan, he's going to put a hand on your shoulder.
Okay.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
And
As he squeezes a pressure point.
I do not have proficiency in that.
How's it?
Still get my mod, right?
Yeah, you still get the wisdom mod.
Monk
Yeah,
doesn't
you
get
add your wisdom mod. His TC was a 14. Okay. You are compelled to tell the truth to this man as he is gripping your pressure point.
She has it.
Thank you. And he lets go. And he walks over to the cell that Chervil is in. He sticks out his hand, palm up.
Can I ask who he is?
That's not of any importance to you. Just simply a man who doesn't want to see an adventure end where it should begin.
I don't have the keys.
Now, ma'am, he wouldn't lie to me.
You want me to strip
You shouldn't
right now?
lie to me either.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to strip right now?
Oh my god. Oh my fucking
I mean, that's up to you, ma'am.
Jesus.
But I'm gonna
I
need
don't
those
have it.
keys if I'm gonna get
Christ.
you out of here.
Jesus
I don't have it.
H. Christ.
I don't believe you.
Wait, if you were gonna get us
You
out
might
of
want to
here, why
look on
did
the
you start with that?
grounds. I tossed it somewhere during your interaction with that man over there. I don't know exactly where it landed, but might want to search.
Jazz,
Didn't need
you're
them
back,
anyway.
right?
Here, hi.
You know that she tossed you the keys, right?
I have a plan. Don't
takes-
worry.
He takes a few steps over to Kyoko.
He
So,
is on the bed pretending to be asleep.
God, Jesus fuck, we're all terrible.
you all think I'm stupid, don't you? Get up.
I'm asleep.
You say that out loud.
No,
That'd be funnier if you did, but yeah.
it would be.
Tieflings, man, they just enter REM sleep so quickly. He pulls out what looks like a coin from his pocket.
Oh.
And he just throws it at Kyoko.
I would like to see you roll for a hit.
You want to see me roll the hit with a coin?
Yep.
Oh
All right.
my fucking god. Everyone is
Does a
the
26 hit you?
worst.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
Everyone
You're gonna
is
take a
the
D4
worst.
of coin damage since you wanted me to roll for it.
Valid.
3. You take 3 coin damage.
Ow, son of a bitch.
I'm just sitting here watching this, just like, all of you are the worst.
Do you know where the keys to the big door are?
Always been this way.
Nope, not a clue.
I have a guess. Other than the ones that my captain tossed to her. I think the wizard who's interrogating us has the other key.
I know that Calcimo has the other keys. I need the keys that the dead man had. You know, the one that your idiot friend over there is currently parading around in his clothes.
I'm just trying to... I don't even
Hey,
know
not my
him.
I appreciate you being helpful, but I need the guard's keys if I'm gonna get you out of here.
Boss, what's your verdict?
How are you gonna get us out of here? How can we
You
trust
ask
you?
a
is the
lot of
thing.
questions.
How are you going to get us out of here?
Point.
With the keys!
You ask a lot of questions. I don't have a lot of words. Let me show you. Give me the keys.
Kyoko, do it. I get out of my cell.
I begrudgingly hand over the keys.
He very gently takes them from you. So, Tak, as you're approaching the vault door, you see it right as Calcimo is sticking his key in, and the other guard next to you is about to stick his key in. The door, the spinning dial on the vault, starts spinning very quickly. Like if you were to try and stop this, it would throw you. And you hear 4 very loud ping, 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 and the vault door is blown off its hinges. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Glad I wasn't last.
Son of a bitch. Can I use a spell as a reaction to dodge this?
Yes, you can.
Misty Step. Past
Okay.
the door.
Are you mystery stepping at the door?
Well, it's going like through the vault. Because I do turn into
Okay,
like,
so you're
mist.
going through the vault door. Got it.
Yeah, as it's blasting
Yeah,
outward.
and over
yeah.
to like where my last saw Sprocket cell. And
Okay. All right.
Sprocket,
So
you
you're
have a
about
buddy.
you're about here. You're about there.
It's a
And
30-foot teleport.
I'm aware. Because you were kind of behind him.
Yeah.
You're not as close as you would think you are.
Everybody else's cell door is unlocked, and I'm still here like a jackass.
And as you blink into existence, you turn around, Talk, and there's just a man in a black formal suit with a red sash around his waist. I guess I could zoom in and show you what this guy is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Now that
Oh.
everybody has seen him.
Rasputin.
Rasputin. But
And
okay.
Jazz, you notice that the locket he is holding in his hands
Mhm.
has the same emblem on it that coin had. It's an ivory coin. Upon inspection, it is an ivory coin
That's neat.
with an onyx spire rising in the middle of it. And at the top center, there is a pearlescent blue gem there that you're not certain what the gem is, but it reacts to light very well. It seems to amplify light. Like it is bright. It almost looks like it's glowing in your hands.
Interesting. But I am going to pocket that coin.
Feel free. Talk, you do not recognize the symbol. Also, Talk, next to you is Calcimo, who had the same idea. And who
Calcimo's
the
just-
hell are you? He
Talk
says
is
to the man in the robes.
Chalk Meanwhile is just gonna slink away a little bit. Like, I'm not part of this.
And completely ignoring Calcimo, the man turns around and begins to walk back towards the fire. Upon exiting Calcimo's range, Calcimo is going to cast Burning Hands on the gentleman.
Not spicy. That's like a 15-foot radius, isn't it?
And
Should be here.
in blasting with his hands, the fire dissipates, and anybody who was watching was certain that this old man just got torched.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still standing there. Not a scorch mark on him. He just turns around and says, "You're very boring." And he proceeds to walk back towards the fire. And upon reaching it, poofs out of existence and the fire goes out.
Whatever happened to taking us?
Nobody unlocked my cell door. I want you to know that.
Because I should have specified this earlier. When the guard died, when Juan killed that guard, all of your doors became unlocked.
Oh, okay.
He was concentrating on arcane lock, but whenever he fell asleep, it bolstered.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
But because he's dead now, the locks are gone.
As Talk was backing up towards my cell, I kind of opened mine and pushed past him a little bit, just so that, you know.
What the fuck was that? You saw that, right? I got him.
What
I
just happened?
Who was that man?
I don't.
How do you all know him?
We don't know him.
Don't.
Do you know him?
No. But I know that symbol.
Wait, well, what's the symbol?
It's a dark magic. They call it the Spire. My family has fought against that evil for generations. But it seems he's finally coming back.
So I guess because he technically helped us, you're not gonna let us go. We didn't ask for it.
I mean, you're all fine. Except for him. And he points at Doctor. And because I can't pronounce that name, he points back at Dr. Octonkarenstein. Insert long name here.
I look at the captain, and after he says that, and I just kind of, you can see kind of a defeated look, and I'm like, Captain, are you honestly offering him a position on our ship?
Crab legs, Captain.
As I
Crab legs.
point at the doctor.
Crab legs make good dinner.
Forget who gave you the keys to your freedom.
How did you get that?
Because
Are you wearing the guards? Did you kill Jeremy?
At what you say
Oh,
next changes my next move, Mater. I want you to know that.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Make a decision. I'm ready.
I mean, if you're gonna, here's what I'm thinking, Sprocket.
I'm
Fuck
asking.
Fuck this.
I'm asking.
And you see him.
a
You
yes
see
or-
him put up a peace sign in front of him, and he disappears.
Wait, who?
The wizard. He was just like, "Fuck this." Put up a peace sign, disappeared. You have no idea where he is.
I look at the door. I'm guessing there are guards out the door, the blasted hole door. Just kind of.
Not yet, but you do hear people getting ready for an assault.
Fuck. Captain, is the doctor going to be part of our crew? You can kind of hear it's getting a little gravelly the way he's speaking.
I think we better just leave for now. It's up to him. I'm looking for people on my crew. But...
It's up. You say, I look at the doctor. Are you joining our crew?
I'm not gonna take people by force.
I look at you. You know, you guys seem like an interesting bunch. Besides, those guards probably already raided my lab.
You hear a
I
train
just see-
whistle.
See Cobalt in the corner be like,
Sprocket a
lab, you
look.
say?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Kyoko gives me a look. Yeah, you hear a train whistle. All of you
I
do.
sigh, reach into like the back of my skirt, and pull out my spiked knuckles.
And I fall to the...
So, Jess, you reach into the back of your shirt where your spiked knuckles would normally be. They're not there.
Well, the whole point, Matthew, was I would have hidden them from the guards and let them take the axe instead.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
so you surrender the axe, but not the...
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was a lie.
Okay,
It was an
well then.
omission thing.
I like holdout weapons and fallout, Matthew.
No, I'm aware of what holdout weapons are, but she didn't tell me she was doing that.
I was waiting till it came up.
So I wasn't
Because you also
aware.
did
Yeah.
tell me you were taking equipment until everyone else got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So,
But yeah, like,
move to here.
in the middle of the... Whoa.
Now, I will tell you, this is a big map.
Okay.
You're going to want to be zoomed out to about 50%,
Yeah.
50 to 40%.
That's where I'm at.
And
honestly.
you're at the little vault door. I'm
Let's
going to paste you all
see.
in here.
What do you...
I don't see a vault door.
I don't know why I
Oh,
shrinked
there it is.
you.
It's up in the... It's the
Oh.
top middle.
Oh my god, the doctor's huge.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I shrank you all, because I needed to keep you all at the same size anyway.
Oh, Jesus.
Is this the vault?
The vault's over here.
This one, right?
Alright.
Hey, this is a big map.
But yeah.
Yes, it is.
While you're doing this, I have fallen over and the train whistle is going off. And Kyoko knows this, but everybody else is seeing this for the first time as claws and teeth and a wolf-like form. Yeah, Jazz, go to the top middle.
Yes.
Well, I see
Yeah.
it. I was just wondering
yeah.
if everything.
It's all it's Fog of War.
Okay.
And I stand up after a little bit, and I look like a metallic werewolf.